Royal baby, Duchess of Cambridge in hospital after going into labor. Latest news. The Duchess of Cambridge is in hospital after going into labor with her third child. Kensington Palace announced that the Duchess was admitted to the Lindo wing of St Mary's Hospital in central London on Monday morning. In a statement at shortly after 8:20 am, Kensington Palace said the Duchess travelled to the hospital by car and was in the early stages of labor. Royal watchers will be expecting a swift delivery. Princess Charlotte was born just 2 hours and 34 minutes after the Duchess arrived at the Lindo wing. The Duchess and her husband, the Duke of Cambridge, will be waiting on tenterhooks to see if their new baby is a boy or a girl. During routine scans, Kate and William did not ask if they would be welcoming a son or daughter, opting to be surprised. As with Prince George and Princess Charlotte, the baby will be fifth in line to the throne. The Queen and the Duke of Edinburgh's sixth great-grandchild and a younger brother or sister for Prince George and Princess Charlotte. The baby's title will be HRH Prince or Princess of Cambridge. The Duchess is being cared for by consultant obstetrician Guy Thorpe-Beeston, who is the surgeon gynecologist to the household, and consultant gynecologist Alan Farthing, the Queen's surgeon gynecologist, part of the trusted team who delivered George and Charlotte. Highly trained midwives will also be on hand, while experts will be waiting in the wings in case of an emergency. For her previous births, Kate had a 23-strong team of top medics working or on standby. The Duchess is likely to take an extended period off to recover and nurse the latest addition to her family, but is expected to attend Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's wedding on May 19. Once news of the birth has been announced on the official Kensington Palace Twitter and Instagram accounts, a bulletin notice declaring the birth will go on display on an easel in the forecourt of Buckingham Palace. Who will deliver the royal baby? The medical team in charge of safely delivering Princess Charlotte was led by Guy Thorpe-Beeston, surgeon gynecologist to the royal household. Mr. Thorpe-Beeston, an obstetrician who specializes in high-risk pregnancies, has a private Harley Street practice and is a consultant at the Portland Private Hospital and at the Chelsea and Westminster Hospital in the NHS. A Cambridge graduate, he worked at King's College Hospital in London before becoming a consultant in fetal medicine at Chelsea and Westminster in 1996. He was assisted by Alan Farthing, surgeon gynecologist to the Queen, who was the fiancé of the television presenter Jill Dando at the time of her murder in 1999. And has been part of the Queen's medical household since 2008. In 2014, Sir Marcus Setchell, the recently retired surgeon gynecologist to the Queen who delivered Prince George, told BBC Radio 4's Woman's Hour, "What happened in labor is an entirely private matter, but I do think there are certain situations when someone is giving birth that it's important to have a specialist in the same room to deal with anything that's immediately going to be wrong." Will the Duchess of Cambridge have a natural birth? Both Prince George and Princess Charlotte are believed to have been born by a natural delivery, meaning the Duchess of Cambridge will presumably be planning to have a natural birth this time as well. In 2015, Pat O'Brien, a consultant obstetrician at University College Hospital, said that because of the speed with which the Princess Charlotte was delivered after the Duchess was admitted to hospital, it is likely that she went into labor naturally. He said, "The fact that she went into hospital at around 6 a.m. and had the baby by 8:34 am would not imply that she was induced at all." Second-time labors tend to be quicker than first-time labors. Everything tends to go faster. The dilation stage is quicker, the pushing stage is usually quicker and easier as well, and the baby comes out more quickly. You would expect it to be an easier labor anyway. Inside the 5,900 pounds A-stay Lindo wing. The Lindo wing at St Mary's Hospital, where the Duchess of Cambridge is due to give birth, is a private facility offering world-class maternity care. Kate's first two children, Prince George and Princess Charlotte, were born in the exclusive unit in Paddington, central London, as were their father, the Duke of Cambridge, and uncle, Prince Harry. William made his public debut with the Prince and Princess of Wales outside the hospital, wrapped in a white blanket and carried in Diana's arms, with Charles by her side. Only a handful of midwives and medical staff, led by consultant obstetrician Guy Thorpe-Beeston, were in the delivery room to supervise Charlotte's birth, but waiting in the wings were more than a dozen experts in case of emergencies. Theater staff were on standby along with a lab technician, replacement anesthetists and pediatricians, 23 in total, from Imperial College Healthcare NHS Trust, which runs St. Mary's Hospital. In the Lindo wing, Kate will again be given a bespoke experience akin to a five-star hotel with en-suite rooms available, providing a modern, homely environment in which to start your new or expanded family life, the unit's website states. Deluxe rooms and suites are also available. The latest price list, from July last year to March, states that a standard room package, including a one-night stay, costs from £5,900, while a deluxe package is £6,275, with an extra night priced at more than £1,000 for both options. The price of a suite of 2 rooms, with one used as a living room, is available on application, but 5 years ago it cost £6,265 for a one-night stay, with standard and deluxe care packages rising by around £1,000 since the birth of their first child. William and Kate could spend close to £7,500 for a suite. Each room has a satellite TV with major international channels, radio, bedside phone, fridge, free Wi-Fi and a choice of daily newspapers. All meals are freshly prepared in a dedicated kitchen, and there is even an afternoon tea service for parents to celebrate their new arrival, the website suggests. The Lindo Wing's internationally renowned obstetric unit caters for complex pregnancies and deliveries as well as multiple births, and it has the benefit of being based in an NHS hospital if further complications arise, including its facilities for premature babies in the Winnicott Baby Unit. In 2006, William visited the refurbished NHS neonatal unit at St. Mary's, cradling 2 tiny premature babies, one weighing just £5. At the forefront of specialist care for premature babies, the Winnicott looks after some of the most critically ill newborns in the UK. It treats around 350 sick and premature babies from across the country each year, caring for up to 18 infants at a time. Diana returned to St. Mary's in April 1997, 4 months before her death in a Paris car crash, when she toured the pediatric intensive care unit, meeting poorly youngsters. Royal watchers expecting swift delivery of Duchess's 3rd child. With the baby on its way, press pens are now open outside the hospital as journalists, photographers and camera crews wait for confirmation of the baby's arrival. Royal watchers will be expecting a swift delivery. With George, the Duchess gave birth 10.5 hours after being admitted to hospital, but Charlotte was born just 2 hours and 34 minutes after Kate arrived at the Lindo wing. Although it varies from woman to woman, some mothers report a speedier delivery 3rd time around. For first-time mothers, active labor may take around 8 hours and in a second labor around 5 hours, according to Babycentre Co. UK. Claire Livingston, professional policy advisor at the Royal College of Midwives, said, "It will vary from one woman to another. Some women report a quicker labor with their 3rd baby, but not everyone. It seems to be though that they do go more quickly. It's a very individual thing." It is not known how long the Duchess was in labor with George and Charlotte before she was admitted. Kate had a straightforward, natural birth with George and Charlotte with no complications. Duchess arrived at hospital by car and is in early stages of labor. Kensington Palace said in a statement at 8:22 am. Her Royal Highness the Duchess of Cambridge was admitted to St. Mary's Hospital, Paddington, London earlier this morning in the early stages of labor. The Duchess travelled by car from Kensington Palace to the Lindo wing at St. Mary's Hospital with the Duke of Cambridge.